Walk-off knockout. It was a classic Bessette fight, back and forth. You took some punches, you gave some, and then you finished the fight in an emphatic and memorable way. How does it all feel?
Knockouts feel pretty dope. You know, I've had a few, and I think that's what's that, 8 subs, 8 knockouts, 8 decisions. So I mix it up quite a bit. The knockouts always feel the best.
How did you feel it was going in terms of how you thought the judges were scoring the fight through the first 2 rounds?
I don't know. I don't really care. I was going for the finish. You know, I was going to finish him in under 5. So I said I was not going to go to the 4th. I said I was going to finish it late in the 2nd or sometime in the 3rd. That's what I said. A lot of what I've been doing lately is just kind of, you know, a little bit slower process, kind of feel out my opponent. So I didn't think it was going to be anything in the first round. Lozon said I was going to get a first round finish, first round set. You know, good for him, but I was feeling like the 2nd or 3rd.
You set very high expectations for yourself. You said you wanted blood, you wanted giving up, you wanted double the domination that you had with the Kevin Kroom fight. Do you feel like you lived up to those expectations?
The finish was way more brutal. I think that his style was a little bit tougher in a sense, like he was able to like hold on and you know, close the distance and keep that distance, whereas Kevin kind of closed the distance to create a little bit and try to strike. You know, Cheeks would close that distance and hang on. So it was a little harder to strike with him and create that chaos. He was kind of controlling it pretty well. So, you know, there were times where I was obviously very successful, especially at the end. And we got some blood. We got a dope finish. I just wasn't able to, it wasn't chaotic throughout the whole thing. Sorry.
The map is that top 10, you know, Sports Center top 10. Where does that highlight rank for you? Do you figure out where the placement is yet?
I don't know. I'll have to go back and... Like,
it's gonna be up there.
Yeah, no, the finish was pretty dope. We played it on what was that, Twitter or something? Something that was Twitter. It was pretty cool. It was a little bit of a walk-off kind of type thing, so that was pretty cool. I always wanted that walk-off. Rabella's got like 30 of them. Like, it's so cool every time he gets it. So, yeah, I'm glad I got that walk-off.
You know, we always have to ask about the future. We don't let you sit in this moment for too long. What do you think's next for you from here? Are you looking to get back in there soon? You're gonna take some time off again? What are you thinking?
I don't know. I don't have a definite answer to that. I don't. I do know that, you know, this feels awesome. I'm glad I'm the champion again, and you know, I'm glad I got that walk-off knockout. And we'll see. I'm not looking to retire anytime soon. You know, I'd like to go out the way I want to go out. You know, I'm writing my book, and the ending's not quite there. So we'll see.
And when you hit him with that punch, did you know? Was it like? Did you sense that was going to be it?
Well, there's when you hit a guy perfectly, you almost don't even feel it. I felt the weight of his head on my hand, but I didn't feel like how hard I hit him. You know, so like as soon as I hit him, I knew that I hit him flush, and then I saw him kind of just go stiff, and I was like, oh, he's done. You know, I know I didn't have to follow up, and the ref jumped right in there. He's good, man. He's a good ref. He was in there when I knocked out Kama too. The 2 times he was in there were like brutal knockouts, and he's always like diving in there. He's good. He's good.
We were speaking on press row, and one thing I said while you were fighting is, well, he's really teeing up for a big shot. Is that something you were feeling the whole time, that you felt like you could land that one big shot to end it?
You know what? I always had that. That's something that I've had since like my first fight ever. I didn't know how to punch when I first started, but I knew I had a hard right hand. And then when I started to learn how to punch, I knew that was like my right hand was like my, you know, equalizer, I guess. And you know, I was waiting for like the rear uppercut, because he kind of comes in like this with his jab, so I was waiting for the rear uppercut. That was never really there. I wasn't close enough to land that. But you know, the 3-2 or 3-4, however you want to call that punch that I throw, it's not quite an 8. It lands. It's the one I got Kama with. That's the one I got Cheeks with. That's the one I got dropped Trujillo with. It lands for me, so I'm just happy I got the finish.
It's been a while since you've been holding that belt. You've never lost the belt. There's been a couple people that hold it in between. I know you've had a little call out of Bruce Boynton, the last guy to hold the belt. What would your message be to him if he watched and he's watching this? What's your message to him?
I don't know. Bruce has got, you know, his hands full with Manny Bermudez. He had Josh Crispy. Josh couldn't fight, legal reasons, and now he's fighting Manny. He's got his hands full there. Like, I have no ill will towards Bruce. Don't even know the guy. I just know that if I'm the champion, I defend my belt. So I've been saying to him all along, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here, I want to fight the champion. I fought a very game opponent in Cheeks, but I wanted to fight the guy who earned the title. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I wasn't calling him out because I don't like the guy. I was calling him out because he earned that title shot. That's it. I want to fight the champion to become the champion. So if that fight happens in the future, awesome. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And I've had fights that I wanted before, and I had fights that fell through that I wanted before. So
Your teammate also fought on the card. He fought for the belt. He fell short. How does it feel overall for the team? You got one champion, but the other one fell short.
It's tough, really, really tough, and I've done it before. It's tough to watch your your teammate fight and like be invested in that, but also try to focus on yourself. It's really tough. But because I've done it so many times before, I'm used to it. But watching Johnny come up short was tough. But I like removed myself from that, focused on myself, and then as soon as I saw him cage side, like you could see like his eyes welling up a little bit because he's in this game like me. He puts all of it into it, and I know he fights his ass off. So I love the guy. He fights so hard, and he'll be back. He'll be back. Whether he wants to defend the reality title or take another shot at CES, he's going to be successful. He's just a successful, happy, positive guy. And he'll find a victory in his next fight.
You and Greg Rubello have been sort of the faces of CES for so many years, and Greg Rubello just essentially told us in so many
For
words
CES,
that
right? These are the faces, Rubello and myself. Jesus Christ.
Is it a little weird that this is going to be the last time you're sharing a card with him?
Yeah, you know what? I thought, because there was no sound in our room, we're like, I think Rubello just retired, so we can't really tell. But I talked to him afterwards, and he said he did. So I mean, like, I kind of had an idea he was going to, but like, Greg's started fighting like 2005, 2006 or something like that. And I remember being on a card with him back in 2007 or 2008, one of those. And I'm like, who's this guy? He's like 5, 6 fights in. He's a killer. This guy's a killer. Fighting at 185, 205. And I'm just glad I get to fight on cards with Greg and Johnny and top guys. I fought with the best guys around here before. And it's just awesome. What a game. What a game.
Congratulations.
Yeah,